Heroes of Football at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Welcome in, football fans. Thanks for joining us. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you. And Brock, on paper, it's not quite the competitive contest that everyone hopes for each week, but projections have us heavily... tilted towards one sideline here.
One thing that is cool, Kate, it's been really easy to rally together this week for this team because nothing will unite a football roster, in my experience, than having the whole world against you. Heck, even your own fans at home against you. They don't care if nobody thinks they've got a shot. Those dudes playing today, putting that uniform on, they believe they can do this, and the power of that belief is a big deal.
Here's the offense now to take over, and that's their quarterback to lead them out.
Well, here it is, Kate. This is a weekly payoff to all the work you do behind the scenes. All those bonus reps as you stick around and try to develop.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for a second down.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first snap. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
Finds him over the middle. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10, 44-yard line.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
at the 34-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Sack. A loss of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Come on.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. On comes Tressway to punt this one. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. Leading them out, one of the league's tallest quarterbacks at 6'6". He's a fifth-rounder out of Stanford back in 2023, Tanner McKee.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn and take something away from each and every one of these moments.
And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. All set now. First and 10.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard
Throwing
line.
off the play fake. Chased out to his right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
McKee to throw again here on second. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. Shipley can't right past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal. Another for Shipley. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
From the gun, a run for Prosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They're throwing it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throw here, third down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the...
Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
At the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Cut out left. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. First and 10.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on third. That pass caught by Johnson. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. They'll throw for it. That's on target to Cooper. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They'll come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Setting up the screen. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this... They're into first and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
There's a lot of of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Working near his goal line. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. First down now, ball at the 33.
A 28-yard gain. And the Commanders...
Frosky Merritt on his own read. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now looking to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Dropping back to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
3rd and long for him here. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And they get this down to the 28. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Moody knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down, play action. Rolling out to his left. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. The right side, caught by Smith. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've left their offense out there, and they're going for this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 Eagles, go!
On play action, McKee. Flushed out of the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Commanders in the dime set for this 3rd down. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Buying some time left. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
McKee out of the shotgun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Complete to his back. Take Bigsby. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
70 Lions.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down is so demoralizing to that defense.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Go!
They give up the gut to Bigsby. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Bigsby can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Barkley going to try to smash his way in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line.
He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Here's another for it. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal?
Jake Elliott on for the field goal.
Elliott connects there. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Moore with a return. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack would really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. He's going to throw it. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. We'll have the 1st down and even more. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Send him left out of the slot. Krosky Merritt on 1st down. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
They send a receiver in motion right. Back now, pressure coming. They're on him again, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 5. And he's going to be sent out of bounds to end a great pickup, but somehow did not pick up the first. It's going to be 4th down coming up. Moody knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Going with Bigsby here. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They run it again with Bigsby. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And an Eagles first down.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 42-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's Dotson with a catch out right. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yaps. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
From the red zone on first. Escapes out to the left. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing here, McKee. Setting up the running back screen. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
So we have a one-score game here at the... Going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the 3rd quarter. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. Jake Moody off the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Shipley now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And without much time to process things after that pick 6, Brock, first snaps of this series are being watched closely by all. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Complete out to the right. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, kid, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's McKee on the play fake. Rolling left, buying some time. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Back to throw it. Vacates quickly left side. That's cut beyond the marker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down throw by McKee. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's brought down at the line.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Jump off, caught by his back. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the third.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Moore with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. He'll work against the blitz. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's second down.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Let's go now.
Pass play now. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Third and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage... Gets to him. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. First down, a run with Barkley. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
McKee from the gun. Buying some time right. That pass caught by Johnson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18 Cardinals.
McKee. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Now we'll run this with Bigsby. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw, McKee. Escapes the pocket. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
4 yards.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
Eagles, first down.
Let's go now.
First and goal at the 1-yard
60
line.
Bison, 60.
McKee out of the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a third-quarter lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And he's got it. Cut the end zone, so the touchdown and the two-point pass break the tie. Give him an 8-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Moore with a return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Commanders set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Airing it out to start this drive. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. He takes off with it. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 9.
Hey!
Cross game it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be third and goal from the 8.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third
Here we
and
go.
goal.
Set.
Here he goes, third and long. Looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush and came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Moody knocks it through. And that gets him back within 5.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his third field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Starting on the ground. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Commanders get to it first.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Mary gets it from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Man in motion, out of the slot. They're going play action. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Finds him over the middle. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
For the field goal of 32-yard attempt.
Moody knocks it through, and that trims the lead to just a couple.
They can't blame him for the deficit. He's been doing all he can to kick them into contention. That's now his fourth field goal, and all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Shotgun give now to Bixby. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he didn't need much after making the recovery, did he? A step or two forward, and he gets him the first down anyway. Well, he got his own miscue back, so no harm, no foul, but they are still not happy seeing him putting that football on the ground.
It's not like he just dropped it, though. Took a pretty nice hit to jar it free, but what do they teach you? When you got a nice game, what do you got to do?
Ball security, Brock, is job security.
Put that on a T-shirt.
Two on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Give them about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Shut up. 60.
Another one for Shipley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And that's going to bring up a tough decision here for them on 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Ready up. Let's go now.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll throw for it. Able to find Johnson here. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Eagles first down.
From the gun, Shipley gets it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles push this to an 8-point game. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they've got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. All set to go now from the 35. Frosty Merritt straight ahead. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Offense to the line, second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
Running once again with Frosty Merritt. Oh man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
It's now third and 13.
He's dropping back to throw. It's caught by McLaurin. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Throwing from the gun.
First down.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Come on. 60 bucks.
Looking in the air here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
And it's third down.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out.
It's a gain.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Washington Commanders first down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
Setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Sets up a third down and 18.
Now they send them back in motion right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. On the left hash, this will be from 50.
50-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And an Eagles first down.
McKee now. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. He He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Again, it's Shipley. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Hand off now to Shipley. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Straight ahead with Shipley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of 1 brings up third and 8.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. And they've got themselves a first and goal.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
McKee setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
All right, they're going to throw for it. He rolls to his right. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. That's the third time they've gone for 2, and now their second conversion. So they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 2-minute warning's there to help him, but still need 2 scores and just have that lone timeout left.
A gain of 11 on the play.
First and 10, looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders get it back to within 6. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. McKee from the gun. It's Dotson on the catch. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And just a couple seconds before the 2-minute warning, the defense calls a timeout. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, McKee rolling out to his left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. They're going to pass it here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
60 by 6. 60. Go.
He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Bronk, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever. Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's back to throw. Headed out right. Brought in right side. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles bump the lead up to 13 points.
42. Commanders 29. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Commanders all set to regain possession. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1.
Cowboy 80.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is cut. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
6-yard pickup.
2nd down pass play coming. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. Trying to set this up quick. Now to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Here he goes, one final shot. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. See this in every sport, Brock. You come in as a big favorite. You want to make a statement, right? Get a convincing victory. And they were able to achieve that one here.
Yeah, especially at home. It just means a little bit more when you protect your own turf in any sport, but especially in the NFL, where you get, what, about 8 or 9 of these, maybe more if you get home playoff games. Playing this way, they set themselves up for future playoff opportunities.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.